Hi guys, it's Mrs. Alberts here and welcome back to my channel. Continuing with Bedryf 1, Act 1's discussion, we're going to Toneel 3. In Toneel 3, which is on page 57 to 58, it's a very short scene. We've got Elias who tries to make a trap for elephants. The elephants wait him in. They knew that he was setting a trap and they chased him. They almost trampled him to death. Then the boswachter, the forest ranger, arrives to talk to Elias. He obviously brings news from the magistrate in Knysna saying that there's a possibility that they found their son Lucas, who went missing 9 years before when he was only 3 years old. He also says that they found him in the Lange Kloof with colored people, and Elias and Bartha are both shocked. Scene 4 from page 59 to 60. This is first a very calm atmosphere in the kitchen of FIELA and Seling's house. The children are doing their little things around the table. FIELA tells them what's going to happen for the day. They need to get Skopper into the camp with Polly. Benjamin is eating his bread, as you can remember. She's telling Kitty to make coffee. Emma needs to take soap to Miss Baby and Auntie Maria. When Seling gets up, he's not feeling very well, so FIELA needs to give him medicine to feel better. So there's a bunch of normal, everyday Lange Kloof stuff happening. Then Lange and Dikke arrives. They said that they were sent by the magistrate, Mr. Goldsberry. They want to see Benjamin in Knysna by Friday so that they can close this case. They make one terrible mistake here, and it's an assumption that I hope everybody will pick up when you are reading this. Lange says that the mother of the child will also be in Knysna, which means that they assume that the mother is the lady in the forest. Then FIELA says no, she's got no problem. The magistrate can come to Lange Kloof to come and see him. Lange says no, but this is big. This is a big case. They have to present Benjamin in front of the court to Mr. Goldsberry. Then she says, but she will take him by herself. She will take him herself. Lange gets impatient. He says that the magistrate wants to see him Friday. It's going to take her too long with a small boy to take him all the way to Knysna. This is the scene where she attacks him saying, but wait a minute now, last time we spoke you said it was possible for a 3-year-old to walk all this way. So she is challenging him, and you can see in the reaction and in the dialogue how he does not take well to this. Then FIELA says then she will go with them. He says there's no space on the carriage. FIELA is begging at this point. She says that she promised Benjamin that she wouldn't let them take him. He knows only her. Then Dikke promises that they will look nicely after him. Dikke also mentions in the scene that Benjamin doesn't go to church and he doesn't go to school. FIELA says that she teaches him everything he needs to know. She teaches him about the Bible. Lange is impatient again. He says that Friday in the morning they're going to come and fetch him. If he's not ready, then they're going to send the constable to come and fetch him. When Lange and Dikke leaves, it leaves FIELA with an inner conflict. It is what to do now. If she defies them, then she might go to jail. The constable will come and fetch her, and she will then lose her other children as well. She'll have to leave her children with Seling. So it's kind of like a catch-22 at this point. So she decides to do the right thing, which is the law. The government, they're asking to see Benjamin, so she believes that this is the way to go, and she decides to send him to Knysna. So she starts with the to-do, basically. She tells David that he needs to go and fetch a new shirt or buy a new shirt from town, and also a pair of new shoes. Tolly needs to make a fire. Emma needs to make a fire inside the house to make food. Kitty needs to get the needle and thread because they want to fix Benjamin's pants, and she tries to comfort Benjamin by saying that if he has to go to Knysna, he will not be ashamed of being a Kumuti. This is a very intimate scene between FIELA and Benjamin. it is where she prepares him, not only physically but also mentally. So she is taking time now to bathe him, making sure that he is properly clean. Back in those days, they didn't have running water in the house, and they would just quickly wash their hands and face in a stream. She wants him to be properly cleaned with soap and water, warm water, so she bathes him. She takes this time to have a conversation with him to prepare him for the types of questions that the magistrate might ask, and she's coaching him how to answer. Remember, this is a boy that is afraid. He doesn't know anybody else but his family. He hasn't been to a place like that before. He hasn't been confronted by a bunch of white people like this before. This is a situation that he has not been prepared for. Therefore, she is helping him out. She tells him what she has packed for him. She tells him what to wear. She tells him that there's 5 shillings just for in case. She also tells him how to address the magistrate. So Lung then weighs in and says, why don't we rather say wel edele heer, which means honorable sir. And then FIELA is a little bit upset because Benjamin now mentions that Lung was in jail, and she commands him not to say anything about that to the magistrate. And that is the end of Act 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you've got any questions, you can follow me on Instagram at Afrikaans Classroom. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, like and share.